Hey, so we're counting down the days into the Kentucky Derby. A lot of people do that. We were talking about yesterday. I like to count down the days to the Kentucky Derby Festival because that's
when the party starts.
That's when the party starts. But 107 days away from the actual 148th Run for the Roses.
Yeah, but like Eric said, the fun starts so much earlier than that with the Kentucky Derby Festival. They're going to have more than 70 events leading up to the first Saturday in May. And joining us now to share some of those details about all the events coming up is Amy Boyd. Amy, you've got your pink jacket on. We are ready for it.
Yeah, we are ready too. We're so excited to announce last week we're returning to live and in-person events for 2022. Last week we just released our highlight schedule. That's what we've kind of let people know when the signature events are coming back so they can save the date on their calendar, and just can't wait to be celebrating again together and believe we are going to be able to do that safely this year.
I remember having several conversations with you and your team last year, and I was really impressed with the level of thought that went into how can we still make this happen in a creative and safe way. And so with that behind us on some level, moving toward this next season, Thunder Over Louisville is always a focal point. What are some of the plans for one of your biggest events?
So we can't release all the details yet.
Yes, you can, Amy.
Come on,
We're all friends here.
Those
just
will be coming soon, but it's back at the riverfront this year. That's one thing we're really excited about, to be coming back to the riverfront. We're going to have an air show. We're going to have spectacular fireworks. I'm going to be releasing a lot of those great details soon. But the big part is Thunder's back on the river. One of the big changes we did announce as we were working on our schedule, looking at 2022, we made some changes, spreading the festival out through the whole month of April. So whole month is going to be Derby Festival celebration, kicking it off on April 2nd with a traveling parade that will again tour around the community, similar to what we did last spring. But then we are also bringing the parade back to Broadway, but a different day this year, because what we heard last year is when we went around the community is so many people want to come to the parade, but because it's during the week and trying to get kids and get off work and get downtown on a Thursday evening is a challenge. So we're trying something new this year and moving the Pegasus Parade on Broadway to Sunday afternoon, May 1st. So we're going to kick off Derby Week with the parade this year.
Oh, what a great way to kick it all off, right?
I love the listening and taking in feedback and making changes like that.
Amy, it just kind of had to give you pause to think, well, okay, we're in a pandemic year. So what changed and what can we improve upon? What other new things are you looking forward to sharing with people this year?
Well, this year will be the 50th edition of the Pegasus pin. So we know everybody loves collecting those Pegasus pins. This year is a special year for it. So be on the lookout for those. We're going to be rolling out the special design for the 50th Pegasus pin. Those are going to be out in stores again soon everywhere for everybody to collect and use those for festival events. Just trying to do a lot of special things. Again, just being back together and trying to celebrate that with the community. Our goal through all of this has been to be here for the community, and we've done it in different ways over the past 2 years, and we're excited just to get everybody back together and celebrate again.
And we're showing video of Thunder Over Louisville right now, which is always one of the premier events, Amy. But, you and I talk a lot about the balloon events. We talk about the half marathon. Of all of those, and the full marathon, of course, of all of these events, what do you enjoy most?
So I love them all. So there's something special about all of them. For me personally, Thunder is one that brought me over to the festival. I actually used to be a producer there at WHAS.
Sure did. I was about to ask, how we doing?
And helped to produce the Thunder broadcast when I was there at WHAS. So that's how I initially kind of got to know the festival and kind of fell in love with the Thunder and all the other events that the festival does, from the balloons to the marathon to the parade. And we're fortunate that we're going to be able to bring all those back this year in person. We will be very mindful of COVID guidance and have some COVID policies in place, depending on what's happening at that time. We know things change often, and so we're just going to keep monitoring that and release any details about protocols that we need as we get closer to events, knowing that indoor and outdoor protocols are different. So we're hopeful. We're just going to be able to gather and celebrate our favorite festival events again this spring.
Well, Amy, thank you so very much. And we'll remind everybody that the Kentucky Derby Festival is a year-round endeavor. A lot of people think that you all only work a couple weeks a year to produce this, and that is far from the truth. So I'm glad to have you on to talk about some of the events. Amy, thank you so very much.
Thank you, guys.
We'll remind you that you can get more details at kdf.org. And stay tuned because more information is going to be released in the coming weeks.